Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rekah, Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I love Jacob. So Yahweh, he only loves Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But 2/3 have to be cut off and die because they can't get right. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and its heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So he hates Esau, and the other nations, they're as nothing to him. It's going to be Romans chapter 9 and verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So Yahweh hated Esau from the beginning, and he loved Jacob from the beginning. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So it's Yahweh's choice. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So the Lord, he chooses who he wants. Like you got a favorite car, or a favorite, even one of your own kids might be your favorite kid. The Lord chooses who he wants, and he chose Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's his favorite people. And Esau he hates, and the other nations, they're like nothing to him. He don't care about them. And this is Isaiah chapter 40, and I'll start at verse 13. Who hath directed the spirit of Yahweh, or being his counselor, hath taught him? With whom took he counsel, and who instructed him? So who can instruct Yahweh? Nobody can. And taught him in the path of judgment, and taught him knowledge, and showed to him the way of understanding. So it's saying, who could show Yahweh anything? He's the creator. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. These are talking about all the other nations. And are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing, and vanity. So the only people he cares about are the 12 tribes of Israel. And a lot of people, they can't take it, especially if you're one of those other people, other nations. You can't take that the Lord has a favorite people, and that we are his favorite people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. He didn't make it for Esau. He didn't make it for these heathens. It's for us. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So that tells you right there. The only ones he cares about is the 12 tribes of Israel. All the other are like spit and like nothing. This is going to be Matthew chapter 1. And I'll start at verse 20. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of Yahweh appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Rakah Kadash, and she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushai, for he shall save his people from their sins. Not everybody, his people. All the other ones are as nothing. Zechariah. I'll start at verse 8. Chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. This is talking about the 2/3. The ones that want to worship Caesar Borgia. The ones that want to be a Edomite. Dyeing their hair blonde. Are these black people? Are these Latino people? They're all going to die. You got to be a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. That means you got to be a Gadite, Issacharite, or one of the other tribes, a Judite. You're not black, you're a Judite. You're not a Mexican, you're Issacharite. But if you want to be a Mexican, you can be. But the third shall be left therein. That third are the ones that are coming out of this place spiritually and trying to do their best to serve the Lord and to ask for forgiveness. And like it said, he will have mercy on who he has mercy. So it's really up to the Lord. And I will bring the third part through the fire, which is this tribulation we're going to go into, and will refine them as silver is refined. So the elect, the 1/3 and the 144,000, this Jacob trouble is going to refine them. The 2/3, it's going to destroy them. They get that mark of the beast, they're going to the lake of fire. Or the Lord is going to bring judgment on them, and something's going to happen to them, and they are going to die death by pain. Refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. His name is Yahweh, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Got one more scripture here. This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. We are the nation not desired. We're the we're the kings, but right now in Esau's world, we're under the bucket of these other nations that are like nothing to Yahweh. Before the decree, and we're gathering together now as great millstone. We can't gather with these other ones because they're going off. Those are the 2/3 that have to be eliminated. Before the decree, bring forth. Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger of Yahweh come upon you. Before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you. Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. Seek meekness. So you want to be righteous, following the laws of Yahweh, and be meek. Don't be a proud two-third, or try to be like Esau. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger. So, the day of Yahweh is coming, and it's a day of trouble. I'm going to get this one right here. Zephaniah chapter 1 and 14. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near, and hasteneth greatly. It's coming fast. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So these mighty men of war that go to Iraq and think they know guns and stuff, they're going to be like crybabies in that day. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wastedness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So this day we're coming into is the day of trouble, Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7. And it's going to be thick darkness. That means there's going to be a lot of death, a lot of confusion. People are going to be starving. It's going to be the worst time in history. But I just wanted to show this, that we are the 12 tribes of Israel, and the Lord only loves us and nobody else. With that, I want to say shalom to the elect.